Welcome back to The Science Behind the Algorithm. My name is Conor O'Regan, your host, and in this series we're taking a step back behind the code to really take a look and see what social media is doing to take control of your life and hook you in. In this episode we are going to carry on from what we were discussing in the last episode about the dopamine effect and how you can move on and take control of your social media usage. So how can you really take control? How can you move on from your social media addiction? Social media addiction is a really serious issue that is in society today. However, there are ways around this. There are ways to overcome this issue. Some easy ways to overcome the issue of social media addiction. You can do things such as keeping your phone minimal. Maybe use an iPad if you have one, or a tablet of some sort as your social media consumption device. Take all social media apps off your smartphone. Don't have any on there. It'll just cause distractions. You'll log onto your phone just to check something, and then you'll be forced by giving you notifications to check out their apps, and then you get hooked on them for hours. The biggest culprit is TikTok. TikTok is an app where people upload 30-second clips to the app. They might use a popular song, they might use just their original sounds. They'll get you hooked on the app. You'll just swipe through the different 30-second videos, and maybe you like a few. Then the algorithm takes that, they put that into their algorithm, and they'll promote more videos. They'll recommend more videos that are exactly like the one you liked, so you get hooked into the app for longer. This is a serious issue for a lot of people, social media addiction. And the fact that the social media addiction goes further. It goes into things like Twitter. Things like, how am I being controlled? How am I being controlled? How can I stop this from happening? This Twitter addiction that a lot of people have, simply just scrolling through and just clicking, like, sharing stuff, bonding to tweets. Then Twitter recommends tweets to you. You follow people, you interact with people in DMs, and that is hooking you in. Okay, so that's the biggest addiction for social media. That's social media addiction. But how can you move on? It's quite simple and really easy to get a firm understanding of. Take all your apps, your social media apps that are not necessary, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you take them all, put them on a tablet if you have a tablet, or if you have a laptop. Then with that laptop, you can use the laptop to browse social media, and you're not going to be hooked in to the social media, because when you go on your smartphone to check something or whatever it is, you'll get hooked into the app. You'll say, alright, I'm only going to spend 5 minutes, and you end up spending hours and hours and hours just swiping through the social media apps. Even when you sit down to watch a TV show on your phone, or a film, or whatever it is, the social media apps hook you in with notifications, and that's how they do it. But say, for example, you still want to keep some social medias on your phone. Okay? We all want to do that. Turn off notifications. Turn them off. That is no good for anyone. If you have notifications turned on your phone, the apps can hook you in. Some other ways you can take control of your social media life is to set times for yourself, personal times. Maybe it's not necessarily a screen lock or a screen time feature, but maybe you set aside maybe a half an hour of your day where you directly dedicate to social media. That's a great way to really be self-disciplined, have self-discipline, and do it that way. That's it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, you know where that button is. Subscribe, comment down below, or join the Discord. Linked as always in the video description.